Hello, bird. Hi, pretty bird. Hi. I have to write an essay about a cultural immersion assignment that I had to do. I did it on Sunday. I ended up going to a Catholic mass, which I'd never done before. I'd been inside of a Catholic church, but never for mass. So it was my first experience, and I actually enjoyed it. It was very peaceful. So I don't know if I'll be back, but I really appreciated it. And in the service, they were talking about how there are not a lot of priests anymore, that only one priest came out of San Bernardino in a 10-year span, and that there's a shortage. So if you want to become a Catholic priest, the demand is pretty high. Not for me. I don't think a woman could be a priest. Who knows? Times are changing. There should be women priests. There's women pastors, women evangelists, women prophetess. A prophetess is a woman that God speaks to and gives her visions of the future. She gives prophecy. She says something's going to happen, and then it happens. She's so loud. Staring at the beauty of our King of beauty. Oh, you are. May we never lose our wonder. Wide-eyed and mystified, may we be just like a child. Nothing I ask is to see, to gaze on your beauty, oh, struck in wonder. Wanted more than I wanted. Cheering, I'm all struck in wonder. The whole earth shakes, the whole in mercy, washing over all our sin. The people sing, the people sing in the high, rising high and making clear. Open up my eyes to the things unseen. Guys, this is the first week that I haven't had any anxiety regarding school. I feel like my time management is getting so much better, and also spending more time with God is giving me so much peace. My professor, during our lecture, she asks us how we are feeling, right? So we have to give an emotion, we have to give the place in our body where we're feeling that emotion, and we have to rate ourselves on a scale from 1 to 10 how intense that emotion is. And all of my classmates were like stressed out, disconnected. They were feeling a lot of just nerves and pressure. And I felt so much peace. Like I had so much peace. I felt it all through my body. And it just felt really nice because that was the first time. This was yesterday's lecture, so that was the first time. And then just all week in general since Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no anxiety surrounding school. Like, I just finished my assignment right now. I have one more to do. Then I have class. It's just been a really good day, like a really great week. And I haven't felt this much peace since I started school. Like, I have a lot of peace when I'm not in school, but like, school will kick your butt. So I just wanted to share that because that's the peace that God promises. Peace in the middle of a storm. Cultural immersion activity and reflection. During my cultural immersion assignment, I was unsure what to expect, seeing as I've never been to a Catholic church service before. I've always had an interest in learning about their customs and ways of viewing the world, but continually put it off and figured one day I would have the opportunity. Well, the one day came, and it was so much more than I could have ever anticipated. What I noticed while in attendance was so much overwhelming peace throughout the entirety of the service. They were so kind and gracious, answering all of my questions and making me feel like I wasn't an outsider, even though my questions may have come off that way. Whenever I made eye contact with any of the members, they smiled, and some even waved, which made me very happy in the moment. I remember thinking to myself that I truly felt safe and would love to come back. Nearing the end, they had food that they were selling, Mexican food to be specific, and most of the individuals in the building spoke Spanish, even though I attended their English service. This made me feel right at home because Spanish is my second language, which I am fluent in, so I began speaking with those members as well. When considering areas within the Catholic community as surface culture, some of the things that stood out to me were how everyone was dressed, fairly formal and modest, with some women even wearing head coverings. Prayer was constant during the entire service. Scriptures were read from the Bible, and the priest was the one giving the Mass. He was dressed in priesthood attire, and they had many rituals they performed during the service while remaining in sync. The deeper cultural aspects I learned were that there is a complete shortage of priests, and that only one came out of San Bernardino within the last 10 years. Many priests have to be flown from all over the world to fulfill their duties due to the shortage. They also shared with me how young men are taking up priesthood in surrounding areas and their process, as well as their experience in giving up their entire life for the servicehood of God. The area that connects me the most to this culture as an insider is that I am a believer in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. What disconnects me from the culture and makes me an outsider is that the customs and traditions I believe in do not fall under the same criteria the Catholic Church practices. In general, Roman Catholicism is distinct from other Christian churches and groups in that it holds different views regarding the sacraments, the significance of the saints and the Virgin Mary, the functions of tradition, the Bible, and the papacy. This immersion will impact me as a clinician because it broadened my understanding of the Catholic experience. I feel called to work with the Latin community because of my Mexican lineage and ability to communicate well with Spanish speakers. Before this event, I felt disconnected from their religious involvement because I had never taken the opportunity to partake in it. Having done so has allowed me to obtain a deeper understanding that I can take with me into my clinical work. I have found that the differences I once believed to be major were not the case at all, such as common practices and beliefs. I will integrate this experience into my clinical work by having a better understanding of my patients when they are sharing their religious experience with me. I may even share with them that I've had the privilege of attending a Catholic service and that I very much enjoyed it.